Alright, back to the Portuguese lady. My battery died on my camcorder. I just grabbed another one. This one's about half full. I did some recording with it this morning. And we got 5034. Is he a sergeant or a corporal? Sergeant. I met a sergeant 3:30 this morning.
What'd you say?
I met another sergeant 3:30 this morning.
3:30 this morning? We're up early.
I was up all night.
Oh.
I'm up all night, I'm up all day, take naps.
Do what you gotta do, I guess.
I've been hitting the streets out here hard for the last month.
Yeah.
Some of the guys don't like being recorded. It's like turning the light on. They run like cockroaches. They run and hide. Even when I follow them, they'll get about 3 or 4 blocks away from me, and then I lose them. I'll get them eventually. I got to go down to Miami County. There's a town down there passing out speeding tickets when they're not speeding, so I'm going to do some open records on that. Find out who the big gifter is. Ain't hard to find out. Just ask who's giving out the most tickets and go for them. They were handing them out to school kids. When was that? October, November last year? I come across a kid. I gave her my number because she wasn't sure she wanted me to check into it or not, and she never called me, so I never went and checked it out. But I'm going to. Got to keep all the good cops looking good and snuff out the bad ones.
I can appreciate that.
Can't do it by myself. You good cops got to stand up once in a while too. They got to kick them out of play. I'm still fucking with Gardner. I don't know whether to file a lawsuit yet or not. I haven't got open records since September. Cora law is 3 days. And the Attorney General didn't want to open up a record investigation on them. Sent me a 2-page letter how they could violate my 4th Amendment right, not giving up my information for an investigation. So that's something I got to think about. I'll have to learn how to do it myself because I ain't paying for it. Because I won't get no money out of it.
Can you see the driver's side?
Yeah.
Keys are all good.
Okay. Doesn't matter how much water you drink during this heat, you always feel dehydrated.
I used to work in it 10 hours a day, 5 days a week.
What did you used to do?
That right there, I worked around power lines.
Oh, that's a dangerous job.
Except I didn't do the power lines.
Okay.
I cut the trees,
Oh, okay, okay. Hey,
especially the ones that were burning.
yeah, I mean, heights still are not my thing, so I can respect that.
What I didn't get, people would complain about us cutting them back when they're burning. And it's like, you're killing my tree. It's like, Well, we can leave it in the power line, then it'll be all dead by next year. The only bad thing is if a child runs around the tree and gets electrocuted, who gets blamed?
Really dangerous, yeah.
Or your dog comes out and pees on the tree. They ain't gonna live. Because right there you're looking at probably 12.47 kV per wire, and there's 6 of them up there. Anything after the transformer, that's a smaller transformer, so that'd be the 220. The big businesses, they run the 440s. Kind of like Highline Plastics for those big plastic injection molding.
Yeah.
So I seen one of them plugs blow up once. It wasn't a pretty sight. I've gotten about 3 tingles out of them power lines before.
What do you mean by tangles?
Tingle.
Tingle. Oh, like you got shocked?
Well, if you got shocked, it probably knocked you on your ass.
That's true.
So, the first time was a 13.2 kV.
All right, Paul.
Luckily, I had enough to retire on.
I'm still going to be on the line, okay?
He did exactly what the other sergeant did. He didn't get out.
It's the sergeant's job to do that. So.
Do the captains and the chiefs, they have a separate union they go to?
No, I think we all have one.
It's all in one?
Yeah.
Because I've heard some departments they have, well, I don't know about Kansas, but I've heard like other states I watch
Yeah.
that sometimes the captains and the chiefs have a separate union. But
believe
I
we
don't
do.
know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we just have the one.
That thing's a little heavy. It's for the tripod I could tie onto it.
What kind of gear do you got? Like tripods? You got the whole
I got
setup?
tripods, I got a square, I can go live with my cell phone. I've got a Canon camera, I got a Sony camera. They're supposedly, I can do video with them,
Yeah.
but I haven't played with them enough. Thank you! Have a good day! I'm getting recognized out here. I ain't cussed no one out yet.
You've been super respectful.
Yeah, I gotta go follow up on Sheriff Les. That's what I need to do. He violated my rights. Told me I couldn't stand on the side of the road. Told me he didn't want me there. So I didn't know he was a sheriff. I went to Overland Park and filed the paperwork over there. And for some reason their IA didn't forward the paperwork to the proper department. So a couple months ago I stopped over there and met the chief and asked if we can have that happen, since that happened last October. And that was out on 179, was it before? It was after the school, so it'd be 179. There's the west side of the schools, there's 175th. The Blue Valley schools, there's 2 of them down there. I went and visited Spring Hill last week. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago. Small building. It ain't changed.
You would think it would have grown a little bit more after all these years, but only.
There's a few more. They got a few more cars.
Yeah.
Before they only had like 3 or 4. And
Yeah.
there was like, I think 5 in the parking lot, not counting the ones that were out. So.
Yeah.
And they had fairly new cars. Overland Park Police Department, they got some old cars over there. But he's kept them up. I'll give him that. They had brand new tires on them and everything. The chief over there, he's a big guy. And the sheriff at the courthouse, the big heavy set guy, yeah, he's kind of rude. I'm gonna fix him the next time.
I've met him before.
Huh?
I've not met him yet.
I don't even know his name. The other 2 sheriffs that were standing there didn't say anything. I'll bring him my welcome bag. No one's met my welcome bag yet. The welcome bags for the rude ones. The ones I know I can run into.
Yeah.
And the sergeant's pulling off. Still having issues with the language barrier. You know they got a new chief in Gardner, right?
I'm not aware of that. I don't keep up with Gardner much. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, it's one of the smaller departments,
Yeah.
I know. Right along with Spring Hill.
Yeah.
The Spring Hill, they divide Johnson County and Miami. Just as you get past the high school, that road, that's the dividing line for Miami County. So that when you go all the way down to their bridge to get on into
Yeah.
Spring Hill, you're in Miami County.
Yeah.
So
Can't say I drive south of Olathe very often. There's not.
oh, you drive north?
Yeah.
Where do you go? The plaza?
Well,
Sometimes.
there's more things to do up north than there is south.
I've been thinking about walking to Plaza, but a lot of them places play music.
They do.
So if I go up there, it'll have to be like opening time before they turn all their music on.
Yeah.
I can go to the Waldo area. I've been over there a couple times. I was over there for a couple years. I used to work off a Prospect. And we worked that area. Let's see, me and two other guys, all our crews worked over there for like, I want to say about 4 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the hood's rough.
It can be rough. For sure.
Alright.
I appreciate you being so respectful. We're gonna get out of here, okay?
Thank you. Didn't look like you got a ticket. Just wanted the communication delivered. And I believe that was accomplished. They use cell phones for their communications. So. All right. Everything's in the clear. All right, guys. Johnson County Cop Watch is out.